Hello, friends. So you are going to be completing this activity in breakout room groups, and you need to participate in one way or the other. You can participate by speaking out loud. That's the best option. You can also type in the chat, and you guys can communicate directly on this document itself. One place you can type just kind of freely is down here in the speaker notes section. You can just type to each other. There's also comment features here. Like if I wanted to make a comment about something, I could click that and plus comment right there. And then I could type something to my group mates that way. So you're going to be communicating and coming to a consensus about the answers and then checking your answers and then fixing them if they're wrong. That's the process here. So just first of all, this is about checks and balances. And so remember when the constitutional framers created the way our government exists with the three branches of government, they found ways to keep each other in check. They built it right into the Constitution. And so they made sure that none of the branches could have too much power. So you're going to be looking at hypothetical situations today that would need a check or a balance to make sure that it's okay. So you're going to use the US Constitution as well as the constitutional amendments, because those count too, of course, to solve these hypothetical dilemmas. And I put the links here to both of those. You probably won't need them because I did provide the relevant sections each time. Don't forget to type your group member names here so that I can give you credit for it. And then when you get to the actual questions, the first part is reading and highlighting the part that makes sense for the question. So here's question 1. It gives you the situation, and then you're going to search this article for an article from the Constitution. This is text from the Constitution for the answer to this question. So this is not the answer right here, but let's pretend it was for a second. So let's say this was the relevant section. How you're going to show me you know it is by selecting it with your cursor, and then you come up here to the highlighting color, and then just make it some color that stands out really well. So that shows me that you think that's the answer. Now this one has 2 sections and 2 different answers, actually 2 checks on this particular issue. So there's one, not really, but let's pretend it's one. And then on this one, I would search for the second check on the power here. And so again, you'll select whatever you think is the right one, right part that helps you to know the answer, and then you highlight it. So then you should, after you find the answer in the actual text, then you should be able to answer the question. And I made it kind of multiple choice / sometimes it's select 2 answers. So this one's a select 2. And so when you think you know the answer, then you're going to, again, highlight it so that I know what you think is the answer. And this one needs 2. I'm really doing this randomly, guys, so don't select what I'm selecting. You actually have to figure out the answer. I'm not even reading it. So at least one person in the group should use the Google form to check your answers. So I have it linked on every single one of the times you put an answer in. So when you go to this form, you're going to be able to edit your response every time. So here it is, that first question, and let's say it's this one, and this one I think is what I clicked. I don't remember what I clicked, something like that. So let me go submit it. To check, I just want to check that first answer. So you can just do this piece by piece by piece. And then I'm going to view my accuracy and check to see if I got the first one right. Oh, look at that. I did not get the first one right. So that's a problem. So I need to go back and fix my answer and talk to my group again about number 1. If you got it right, then you guys can move on to the next question. And it's color coded here. So all the orange slides are going to go together. And all the green slides, et cetera, et cetera. The very last thing you're going to do in this process, and I again want you to discuss and put this together, maybe choose one person to do the recording on these ones and the other people discuss it. So the first part is, what are the 3 branches of government? You want to kind of summarize them. And then the last part is, how do the 3 branches of government provide checks to keep each other's power in balance? So make sure you use your Ask for Help button anytime you need help. And your teacher will come to your breakout room. Good luck discussing, and make sure you work together.